Hello, how y'all doing?
Fine.
My name's Chance, and I just want to get one message across today, and it's going to be protect your future, protect our community by being drug-free. Alright. I self-medicated myself for over 25 years. It was never really an issue until it was an issue. About 6 years ago is when it turned into one of the biggest obstacles I face as an adult. Work, school, relationships, everything feels like it's climbing a mountain with weights on my back. Every time I thought I was making progress, those weights pulled me down again. And I know I'm not alone. In 2023, the United States saw over 100,000 overdose deaths. That's roughly 295 deaths per day according to the CDC. Every day, hundreds of families get phone calls that change their lives forever. It's like losing an entire population of a small city every year. Imagine if tomorrow you woke up and an entire city was just gone. These aren't just numbers. They're parents, their children, friends, and neighbors. They're people with dreams, plans, and futures gone in an instant because of drugs. I'm not speaking from research. I'm speaking from personal experience. I've had first-hand experience using drugs recreationally, and I lost a lot of friends due to drug usage. Along that experience, I've done a lot of studying of medical documents, reading public health organization forums, like just forums, and an example. The National Institute of Drug Abuse explains how drugs hijack the brain's reward system, disrupting normal communication and leading to addiction. It's not just a bad habit, it's a brain disease that rewires how we think and feel. Today, I'll cover three things: the dangers of recreational drug use, solutions that work, how a drug-free lifestyle benefits you and our community. Recreational drug use can cause serious harm, not just to individuals, but to entire communities. Brain and cognition. Long-term substance abuse rewires neural circuits, degrade memory, attention, and decision-making. These changes make it harder to hold a job, finish school, and maintain relationships. Imagine trying to study for an exam or focus at work, and all your brain is constantly doing is thinking about getting high. Or like me, you can't remember anything. Overdose crisis. Over 100,000 overdose deaths in 2023. That's more than car accidents and gun deaths combined. If you think about how much attention we give to traffic safety or gun violence, the crisis deserves the same urgency. Mental health. Illegal drug use is linked to poor life satisfaction and mental health. Depression, anxiety, and hopelessness often follow drug use, creating a vicious cycle that's hard to break. Personal impact. After 25 years of drug use, I felt these effects: memory lapse, concentration problems, inconsistency with goals. I've lost opportunities and strained relationships. It's not just individuals. Families suffer, communities lose stability, and crime rates rise where drug use is common. Every overdose isn't just a statistic. It's a person, it's a family, it's a story cut short. The solution is simple, in concept but powerful in impact. Choose not to use. Avoid drug prevention. It basically retains your cognitive function, and it's easier to pursue your goals. Community strategies, programs like prescription monitoring, school education, and family support networks reduce misuse when schools teach prevention early. When families talk openly and when communities provide resources, drug use declines. Harm reduction. Naloxone is basically not a lifeline. It gives basically people a second chance to possibly get recovery. It's not a cure-all. But it definitely helps. It's choosing to be drug-free, seek peer support and counseling, advocate for programs in schools and neighborhoods. When communities invest in prevention and treatment, overdose deaths decline and recovery becomes possible. This isn't theory, it's proven. States that invest in prevention see measurable drops in overdose rates and improvements in public health. Now imagine a drug-free life, clearer thinking, stronger mental health, and better life satisfaction. Picture walking without fear, without cravings, and without the ability to focus on your goals. Imagine having the energy to pursue your dreams, the clarity to make decisions, and confidence to trust yourself again. Imagine communities where prevention programs work, fewer overdoses, stronger families, safer schools. Picture neighborhoods investing in health, not drugs. Imagine parents who don't have to worry about burying the children, or children growing up in homes, or children growing up in homes free of addiction. This isn't a dream. It's what research shows is happening when communities work together. When we choose prevention, we basically choose life. So here's my challenge. Choose drug-free today. Tell one person what you learned, and connect them to resources, carry knowledge, advocate for prevention programs, and support recovery efforts. I've lived the reality of long-term drug use, and I wouldn't wish that struggle on anyone. Choose to stay drug-free. It's about being there for your friends and family. It's about being there for everybody. Every choice matters. Every conversation matters. You have the power to protect your future, strengthen our community. Let's make that choice together, because a drug-free life is worth fighting for. That's it.
Amen.